What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to go over some of the new information and gameplay stuff that just came out for Jurassic Park Survival. We got a new look at dinosaurs and even some locations that they're teasing in this project and what looks to be the most important thing for this whole franchise on the immediate horizon. So look guys, Jurassic Park Survival just gave us a small video where they basically go over who the lead protagonist of the game is. The only thing is, we've kind of heard all of this stuff before. Maya Joshi is someone that was personally recruited by Dr. Henry Wu to work at Jurassic Park, and she got left behind while everyone else either got on the boat or got on the helicopter and left Isla Nublar. This is all stuff that we all knew about 2 years ago when they first started talking about this thing, but we are now getting some really cool glimpses of the game itself, and I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised by all of this because in my own opinion, it really looks like Jurassic Park Survival is putting out tiny strands of content just to remind everyone that they're still developing the game, but it is a little concerning to me that most of that content is just reused footage that we've already seen a long time ago. Now look guys, if you're someone that's interested in playing this game, it's going to be available on the Xbox systems, it's going to be available on PlayStation 5, of course you can get it on Steam. I would really like to see them release it for Nintendo Switch 2 as well, but I'm not so sure that has been confirmed or is even like something that they're thinking about. Jurassic Park Survival, a lot of people have been talking up as this like alien isolation sort of experience, so any little update we get on it, from my perspective as a Jurassic Park fan, I'm like all over that stuff. And if you've been watching my videos that I did earlier, like a couple of months ago, there's a lot of Jurassic Park games that are in development on the horizon. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more in the future in this video actually about what that may or may not mean because of Universal, Amblin, DreamWorks Interactive, whoever it is that is always handling Jurassic Park seems to like not be very friendly with the video game developers. But with that being said, there was some new stuff they showed off here. It is a little annoying to me that they are doing things like using the Jurassic World era Triceratops instead of the Jurassic Park era one. I think I saw someone say that they tried to retexture it to look like the Jurassic Park version of the Triceratops. If you don't know, they do look pretty different. Now, I know a lot of people might not care about something like that, but for what it's worth, don't you think Saber should really just try to make the dinosaurs in this game look like the dinosaurs from the actual movie it's based on? I mean, especially in 2025, we really do not have much of a culture celebrating the whole short and easy way out of something anymore. I think they should change the models of the dinosaurs to accurately reflect the 1993 movie, but even if they don't, well, whatever. We now know that the lead character comes face to face with a Triceratops in the game, so that's kind of cool. Now, I wanted to go over this because it's interesting for a lot of different reasons. Jurassic Park has around 15 known species that could be on this particular island, and that's before they ever even start to introduce the idea of brand new, like hidden mysterious stuff out there in the jungle. So seeing Triceratops is very fun, and of course, I'm sure it's going to interact with the player in some way, shape, or form in the game. But we also know that in certain sequences, you're probably going to go up against dinosaur battles in Jurassic Park Survival, because in the 2011 Telltale game, which is kind of like the predecessor for this particular sort of story, there was this giant T-Rex versus Triceratops battle, and while I'm not sure that they're going to do that again here, just the fact that the character has to interact with the Triceratops is kind of nice to me. We don't get enough of them in my own personal opinion in the movies, but alright, let's just move on. We got a lot of very brief looks at new environments and areas in the game, and probably the most interesting place has got to be something called the basement electrical assembly area, which I'm guessing you have to progress towards in order to turn power back on somewhere in Jurassic Park. They've replicated the whole maintenance shed look here, and I think overall the game is looking like it's made to really make you feel like you've been left behind in Jurassic Park right after everything went to hell and now you're just trying to survive. Now we also get the famous kitchen area where the velociraptors ran through in the original movie, so that's kind of cool, but I'm not sure if we're going to be the ones that release that velociraptor stuck in the freezer or not, or even if that takes place in this particular scene at all. In fact, one of the more bizarre things about this little update is the fact that the game looks like it's still in the very early developmental phase. Everything says pre-alpha footage, and this whole video kind of feels odd because it's like 2 years of hype still getting cut into something that we haven't played yet. Like 2 years of hyped up video footage into like pre-alpha footage. So I have a feeling a lot of what we've already seen is either incomplete or just not what the game is going to look like when it hits final release. I hope not anyways, but I will also say it's clear that they are obviously working very hard on this project. You can tell that with every update they give. In fact, just the fact that they're putting these little videos out means that they know there's a big player base just itching to see something new from Jurassic Park Survival, so they're trying to put everything together and ready as soon as possible. There was a little short where they had a velociraptor like attack and kill you, which was a very brief alien isolation sort of thing, and I did I included that footage, but it's like, wow, they know people are interested in this stuff. I get why they're releasing it, but I just hope we get like a new trailer or some sort of new gameplay footage where we can really dive into and see like what this game is and what it will be when we get a hold of it. You know what I mean? Now, there is an additional look where you see the scope of the game with Maya Joshi looking out over this big area where the brachiosaurs are roaming. So that's kind of cool. I really hope we get to just explore and free roam the place so that it really feels like you're moving around in Jurassic Park in a very immersive way. All in all, I kind of feel like something needs to be said about this project that I don't know if many people have said already. So let me just say this before I even make any more videos, guys. Universal is a notoriously difficult company to work with when it comes to the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World licenses, and there have been loads of canceled projects and canned video games in the past, and even for the material that has made it to release, stuff like Trespasser alone is enough to show us that the development for the studios working on this particular IP is just brutal, no matter who you are or what studio you work for. So I'm really hoping that the development of Jurassic Park Survival isn't taking so long and isn't being hindered in any significant way by the companies that Saber is working with, because I really don't want this game to turn out unfinished, canceled, or even just downright bad. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff happening in the gaming space right now. I used to play the Lost World Jurassic Park for PS1 on my Steam Deck all the time, but now with the Steam machine right around the corner, I can imagine an experience for Jurassic Park Survival on that thing in my living room being an awesome reality. And hey, if they never change the dinosaur models, maybe Universal's like, no, you use these Jurassic World ones. Well, maybe someone in the gaming space community will be, just modding it so that you could have the dinosaurs look like the ones from the first Jurassic Park. And then you play that on your TV, like in your living room on the Steam machine. I mean, sounds awesome, guys. I'm looking forward to this game like a lot, but if this game is going through a lot of hurdles to even come out, or if there's something that's holding it up, that's like a real bummer. I hope that's not the case, because I've been excited for this game ever since it first got that trailer drop in December of 2023. So I'm really hoping that Jurassic Park Survival comes out good in the long run. I mean, I don't really see a lot of other channels talking about this game anymore. You know who I want to see talk about Jurassic Park Survival? RGT85. We'll go ahead and shout him out here. I watch his videos all the time, but I don't know, like, this is a game that I'm like waiting desperately to see and nobody's talking about it. And I'm like, did everybody forget that it's coming out, or is it because Universal is like just strangling Saber? Saber makes some great games. I don't understand like how this could ever not be awesome. But yeah, anyways, guys, what do all of you think? What are your thoughts on this new look at the game, and how well do you think the whole product is going to turn out? Triceratops is cool, fun little new areas. I just really want to play the game already. Whatever your own thoughts and opinions happen to be, I'd love to hear all about them in the comments down below. Now, before I go, I want to thank everyone that's helped me build my channel over the years. I'd also like to thank every one of you guys who've watched my stuff. You've all been extremely cool to me. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like and hope that you'll consider subscribing. God bless you all. Christ is King. See you guys in the next video, and as always, take it easy.